Happy today, happy every day. Welcome to the 15-minute Happy Everyday Show. Hey, happy today, happy every day.
This is your host, Bonnie and Clyde. We're here to tell you about our week and what's been going on. And we're just going to talk to you about being happy today and happy every day and how to live the best life ever.
Yeah, if you want to be loved, that's what we were talking about before.
Of course, and everyone wants to be loved. And
we think that. That's our hypothesis. Our hypothesis is not everybody wants to be in love, but maybe everybody wants to be loved. But we can work on that. You know, Bonnie and Clyde were deeply in love.
Yes, and it's all good. That's why we're Bonnie and Clyde, because you know we love each other, and it's just the way we live our lives. It's just the way that Bonnie and Clyde live their lives.
Outlaws, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Clyde though.
And I'm Bonnie.
And people asked, you're the girl. Our friends have asked us why. So, should we tell everybody?
Of course, yeah. So,
my birthday matches Clyde's, actually. Like, in this pair and, like, our relationship, like, my birthday matches Clyde's and your birthday matches Bonnie's. So that's why we call each other Bonnie and Clyde.
Even though Bonnie's the lady and Clyde's the man, it's all good. You know?
They were outlaws, too, but we're kind of outlaws, but we're not. Like, you know, we don't kill people, but we kill egos.
Exactly. We kill egos and we're outlaws of society. Like, we don't fall into this cookie cutter we don't fall into the cookie cutter stamp of being like these upstanding members of society. You know, we kind of do our own thing.
We're upstanding in that we're kind to most people we interact with.
Of course. Actually, yeah, we're kind to everyone we interact with, unless they do us wrong, you know. And then, of course, you know, that happens from time to time, but not that often, because when you're kind to people, generally they're kind back to you. That's just human nature, and that's the way it works. So that's what we do, you know. We just like to spread the love, and we talked about this earlier. You know, we love everyone. You know, that's just the way we are, and
coming from a place of love. But we love ourselves. Like, you love yourself. I love myself. Like, we love ourselves first.
Of course, yes.
I mean, you eat so clean.
Well, of course, because when I love myself and I do things like eating clean, I can love other people that much more, you know? And I can be the best Bonnie to Clyde, you know? And I can just I just feel at my optimal when I'm eating super clean, when I'm exercising, you know, doing the Bikram yoga and surfing, and just doing everything that we're supposed to be doing as humans, you know. And
you did good. You did Bikram yoga on Thursday and Saturday, but you didn't surf. And this is like our weekly podcast and update.
Right,
and
right.
I'm holding you accountable to surfing once a week, because you told me you want to surf once a week.
Yeah, I know.
But it's okay. Like,
I do. I do want to surf
once a week.
Yeah, I appreciate you holding me accountable, and other things happen, you know, and it's all good, you know. Some things happen that are out of your control that we talked about earlier, like, you know.
The universe, does things. I know. My daughter was sick this week, so I missed a one yoga class, and I had to make. Well, I was already 2 yoga classes ahead in the challenge, so I was ahead anyway, so I never fell behind. I just used one of my classes ahead, and then I caught up today. I did 2 yoga classes today. So I caught up. I'm now 2 days ahead of the challenge.
That's awesome. And
and you did good.
Well, yeah, I'm doing my own challenge, and that's, you know, I at least need to do one Bikram yoga class a week, and 3 has been like, I'm like 1 to 3 a week, which makes me so much happier than if I wasn't doing any yoga classes. But like I talked about before, I do my own yoga every morning. You know, I do about a half hour, 45 minutes of, you know, some light yoga. I start my day with grounding, which is being barefoot directly connected to the earth. And it's called pranayama breathing. I do 10 sets of that barefoot in the grass. And that gets me started. And then I do my half hour, 45 minutes of yoga. And then I go about my day. But it gets me going.
You do your things every day that
of course
are your habits, and it's like I think we started a juice cleanse on Wednesday this week too, drinking juice Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and there was also a holiday. The holiday is Yom Kippur, is supposed to be of like, you know, forgiving yourself and others, I guess, and then the next day, you know, coming into having new habits. And so my new habit was eating for just being more aware of what I eat and eating better and eating
that's
cleaner.
Good. That's good.
And then
that's really good. You know,
I had an enlightening moment to drink less alcohol too.
Okay, that's also very good. I mean, because alcohol, you know, it's basically like instant gratification. It feels good when you're doing it, but in the long run, it pulls you down. Like, it's instant gratification. Like, it feels good at the moment, but then you wake up the next morning with a hangover and like, what?
See, I don't. I'm a hot yogi. I'm in the Bikram hot yoga studio every day, sometimes twice a day.
Right.
Because of the challenge, I'll do twice a day. But because I sweat it out, when I drink, I could drink a lot of alcohol and not have a hangover. I'll just drink water and I'll wake up and I'm fine. Because I think it's because my body's used to flushing and whatever, because I'm constantly sweating. And we went to this oxygen institute, and when he measured my oxygen, he said I was like 99, 100. He's like, you're like legit. I'm like, okay, so I'm pretty healthy. But even though I'm healthy, I still think I don't want to do that to my body. Like, because I do love myself, and you know, it's going to affect me somewhere. Drinking that alcohol.
Drinking that alcohol definitely takes a toll on your body. I mean, like, regardless, that, you know, they say 1 or 2 beer or 1 or 2 drinks is good for you, which it probably is.
Not every day. I don't know. I feel like I decrease in productivity.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, I used to drink a lot. I mean, but just like Clyde, you know, I was doing a lot of Bikram yoga, so it was like I would drink and sweat it right out and do the same thing right.
And we're 41 years old. Like, you just turned 41. I was already 41. But we're 41 and we're like, I'm telling you, I don't get a hangover. Like, that's rare.
Yeah, that's rare, and a big part of that is because you do the Bikram yoga. I mean, it's really helping you detoxify, you know, instantly. You know, if you put that booze in your body and then you sweat it out, you're good. You know,
it moves. I think it goes through, like, I could drink a little bit and then dance, which I'm not doing tonight. I like to go out dancing on Saturday night to sober dancing. I call it sober dancing.
Right.
But occasionally it's not sober. But I'm not going because I know that if I go out, I wear sneakers, I wear like comfortable pants and a tank top, and I dance. But my body still gets sore, so I'll be so sore. I want to get this challenge done before I hit the dance floor again, but I do need to talk to that DJ. So that's for business reasons. I'm going to go talk to her, but I'm just like, I did 2 yoga classes. Let me just chill today. No drinking, no doing, because I do cartwheels and flips and round-offs in the club.
Yeah.
And so let me just chill, because if I hurt myself on the dance floor,
you're not going to do the
I'll be like,
challenge.
And that's kind of how it was when I was an athlete. You couldn't do outside things outside the sport. So let me just chill and do this thing.
Yeah.
So you did. I cheated on you this week,
Yeah,
Bonnie.
I know you did. You told me that you floated without me, and that's cool. I mean, I couldn't do it, but we'll definitely have to float again next week. And you know, floating is so good. You know, it's how relaxed did you get?
what did we do? We were talking in the morning, and we were trying to schedule our day and what we're doing and try to get all the things that we need to get done that day. And I was like, well, going to yoga is one thing I got to do. And then I skipped. Did I skip yoga? I skipped yoga and I floated because yoga's 90 minutes and floating was an hour. And I had like a lunch meeting.
Right.
So I wanted to go to the lunch meeting, like not rushed. So that's why I floated. And which is, it's going in a water. If people don't know what that is, it's a salt water. It's like floating in like a foot of water with a bunch of
Epsom salt. It's really good for your body, like inflammation and joint pain, and it just the fact that you're in there, away from society, being isolated from everything. It just give yourself a chance to kind of recharge and regroup and just whatever's on your mind, you can think about that, and it's really amazing, and I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but it's actually really good for you. I mean,
we went not this Friday. Last Friday we went together, and then it was awesome because it's like I turned off the lights, I turned off the music, and I was in this egg-shaped thing, and I just relaxed, and I could feel like the stress in the back of my neck, and then melting away. And then this Friday, when I was like, okay, well, let me sneak a float in. Because I wasn't going to wait for you.
Right.
So I snuck it in the morning. I just got it. I did that. Instead of doing my 10 a.m. yoga class, I did the floating. I needed it. I craved it. I wanted it. I wanted to go and just lay there. And,
of course.
And it, maybe because I had a busy week.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And then today I would have went today to go float after the first yoga class. But then I was like, you know what? I feel good. I could do another yoga class. And then I'll just float another day.
Yeah. So now you're catching up of getting yourself ahead on this challenge. So that's a plus, you know. So now that you're getting yourself ahead, you can take a day off when you want to go float.
No, know? Actually, I don't need to take a day off. My habit of coming to Bikram yoga every day, I like it. It's like brushing my teeth. Yeah. And I'll brush my teeth like 6 times a day sometimes. I'm a little OCD. But I like to come to my once a day. If I miss a day, because my daughter was sick last week, so I did kind of miss a day. And I felt like, I like, it's my habit, just getting in here, sweating. And we're both year of the horse. We're super high energy. Yeah. Like, me maybe a little bit more than you. I'm a little bit more of a go.
For sure.
But I like to just get that part of me that out and done. And I'll still squeeze in an hour of floating, because I can squeeze it in. Everybody says I can't do this. I'm always how can I do it? How can I? How can I? Oh, I can't afford that. How can you afford it? How can you? Getting into that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You always have to make time for yourself, and you can always afford something that's going to benefit you and your health. I mean, regardless of what it is. Bikram yoga, floating, going to the gym, swimming, surfing. It's all a necessity in life, you know?
Like, yeah, what's your thing that you need to do every day to have meaning in your life and to feel good about yourself?
Right.
Some people it's drawing. Some people it's... Well, I can't agree with the video game stuff, because that's not healthy in my opinion. It's maybe healthy for a few minutes, but I'm more of a more physical...
You need balance. I mean, it's very, very good to, like... You need something physical, you need something intellectual, you need everything. You need to find that balance. I mean, some people are more physical, others are more intellectual, you know, but the key is the balance. And it's I tend to be more physical myself, so you know, I do I'm a little more on the physical side of things, you know, surfing and yoga and sweating and but reading is key, you know. Like, I read this daily reflections every morning, and it's like, it's my mental exercise, you know. I know it's very, very little, but it's just like...
you used to send those to me. Sometimes you send them to me.
Yeah.
You used to send them.
Yeah. Well, those are just a morning texts I get from a friend, and you know, it's good. It's a good way to start the day. Like, I get those also, and then the day, that's separate from the daily reflections.
Mm-hmm.
but they're both good. You know, it's a good way to get the mind going, and you know, just being thankful and you know, praying, saying the prayers in the morning, and it's just a good way to start the day on the right foot. You know,
Yeah,
getting in the right direction, and just being grateful and thankful that we're here on this earth for this short amount of time. You know, we're gonna be moving up and floating on to the next dimension or wherever we go when we die. You know, no one really knows, because yeah, it's such an unknown thing, and people like to think they know, but in actuality, no one really does. So, you know, I don't know. It's
that's why I live my life in love with myself, love others, love what I do, stay with around people I love. Some people hang out with people they don't even like. I know. What? So as soon as you clean out just wake up and be like, I'm just going to hang out with people who I like and love. And that's that. And I have a choice. I can choose to hang out with the people I like and love.
Of course.
Right?
And it's like, for me, you know, I actually love everyone that I'm in contact with. You know, I love everyone on this earth. It's like, hey, why not? Because it's so much better to love everyone than not to dislike them. Like, yeah, I don't even know a lot of people, but it's like I still love them. It's like, hey, we're all humans. We're all trying to do the same thing, you know? We're all trying to be loved, and it's like, hey, all right, well, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to be that love, you know?
For that person.
Exactly, you know? And, yeah, it's just a good way to live your life,
yeah,
I think.
Happy today, happy every day.
Happy today, happy every day. Are we
Happy today, happy every day.